Afternoon, ke we diphethe big people that are making a difference, impacting society in a positive way. The CEO, founder, Mfundi Ndengane, as well as Vuyisa Mrulekana, are in the studio, and they are coming from Mfundi Skills Hub. So this afternoon, we're going to find out about Mfundi Skills Hub. How was it established? The challenges, the ups and downs of it all, and what it is that it represents in our communities. In terms of making sure that there's a positive outlook within our communities, and also that young people are equipped, that we do not have, young people that are struggling out there in terms of finding jobs and so on and so forth, having skills and all of that. So we're excited to find out that, there are organizations such as Mfundi Skills Hub that do the work. Because often we speak about these things, but no one is doing the work. So today, here are people in the studio that are actually practically doing the work and making the difference. So, namkelekile, bodada, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I'd really like to start by brief introductions, and then we get into the establishment of Mfundi Skills Hub.
All right, thank you, TC. As you have said, I'm a CEO or the founder of the organization. My name is Mfundi Ndengane. Yeah.
Yes, thanks, TC. It's an honor being here. And thank you for the invite. My name is Vuyisa. Also, a member, one of the founding members of Mfundi Skills Hub.
Awesome.
We would just like to share, who we are, what we are doing.
So, establishment, also a founding member. Vuyisa is also a founding member, so as well as Mfundi. So, how did it all begin?
All right. First and foremost, let me appreciate this opportunity, being given a platform to actually talk about who we are. We are truly grateful to be here for the people of the Cape Town and surroundings to hear about Mfundi. So I'll just give you a snapshot of how this all started. I was at my father's place. There was an event, I can't remember, I think it was a funeral or something. One of the guys in the neighborhood, I saw him stripping a fridge, your normal refrigerator, down to the problem and fixing this fridge, and he reassembled it again back to normal. And I was shocked, and I was curious. I asked him, where did you learn the skill? Who taught you? He said, no one taught me. I never even worked maybe for a refrigerator company.
Wow.
It was just sitting here in the yard as a person who's not working. I've just decided to work on this fridge. And then it got me thinking, how many people back home where I stay do obtain skills, be it plumbing, paving, hair, painting, what have you, that have this natural skill, yet does not work for them in terms of obtaining a job or getting or running or starting a business. All along, when I'm experiencing this, God is planting to me this vision. The Bible says, write down the vision, make it clear. So in that process, he was writing this vision in my mind. I didn't hesitate, got the members, including Vuyisa, and 3 others, got them on board, shared the idea, we registered the business. But what we purely are about Mfundi Skills Hub is a skills referral program.
Okay.
Okay. As I've already said, you would find that there's a lot of people with practical skills which do not really work for them. So where we come in as the organization is to partner with institutions of higher learning, particularly your practical skills
Your TVET
institutions like your
colleges.
TVET colleges and stuff like that, to refer them to those institutions, maybe for a 3-4 months course, not necessarily a 3-4 year degree, because some of them are older families, they don't really have time, just to refine their skill, from an academic point of view, so that they can be work ready, so that they can be ready to start their own businesses. That's how we actually started.
Yes, and if I can just maybe come in there a little, looking at our country right now, the unemployment is very high.
Indeed.
We need people doing things practically, getting them, work or running their own businesses.
Yes.
So where this comes in is you do really get people who are able to fix cars. You ask them, okay, so what are your qualifications? And they don't have.
There's nothing, yeah.
They don't have anything. They learn from their uncle, and they are unemployable because the companies are going to require your certification and this and this and this, and they don't have that. Some are looking at starting their own businesses, but they don't know where to start, where to begin, what am I going to put together for me to have a registered company where I am able to get jobs and things like that. So this is where we come in.
And
We
there's
wanna bridge that gap.
and there's no potential investor who's going to invest his or her money to someone who cannot prove their credentials. You can't just say it. You need, to produce something. Hence these short courses to enable them to start their own businesses. We are about encouraging entrepreneurship and mending the gap, as Vuyisa had said, of the high unemployment rate in South Africa.
And I believe that you're doing a great job at that, and I love the fact that you've partnered with TVET colleges and you're feeding them the people and saying, this is, these are the people. So in other words, you're identifying the people and giving them the skill that they need and the qualification that they need for that particular skill. Now, since inception, since you started, what are some of the difficulties that you've faced and that you've been able to overcome and also continue to thrive as an organization?
Okay, if I can take this one. There has been quite a number of challenges. We have to
be real.
Really, it has not been a smooth and easy journey from the time we started. One of the main ones, time constraints. So the members of the organization we have our own work, jobs and families and things like that. So it requires a lot of time. For the demonstrations and things like that, it requires us to, as at times request time from work and things like that. So we're juggling with time, a lot of sacrifices that we have to make in between. And the major one that I can highlight right now is funding. For this initiative, we require funding for us to get things going, for us to make an impact. I mean, we are an NPO, and everything that has been happening so far has been largely from our own. So,
absolutely. I think that with anything, you always need the resources, you always need, the things to make it go, to make the machine.
This is also a
run.
call, TC. This is also a call to those particular individuals, philanthropists, organizations, and so forth, to extend their hand, their helping hand, to realize this cause and to add value in this beautiful country where we live in. So, as Vuyisa had said, that one of the major setbacks currently is funding, because when we refer these candidates to these partnering institutions, there are fees required and so forth. However, I should highlight that last year we are grateful, in fact, to have signed a memorandum of understanding with False Bay College.
Oh, that's so awesome.
But that's also for a while, because in time they will require funding for our candidates. So yeah.
Now you've basically touched on my next question, where I want to speak about almost like the significant moments, the moments that are worth mentioning, those stories of hope that you've just seen, someone like almost like the fridge story that you started with, Mfundi. So what are some of those, that you've experienced in the journey that makes it so valuable, that the fact that Mfundi Skills Hub exists?
Yeah, man. As I've said, when False Bay College, big as they are, actually gave us an ear to a point of like, okay, come, let us sign a memorandum of understanding. It was an aha moment for us that, okay, we are actually doing something here, being recognized by such an institution. And one on the pipeline, I forgot their name, Zenzele in Khayelitsha.
Wow.
We are busy in talks with them. So we want everyone on board that we can get. And we merely started last year. So we can only mention a few significant moments,
No, I think the mere fact that you're still running is a significant moment in itself. You've done it. You did it. So, as believers, we are called to be the salt and the light in this world. What would you say that means? And also, how do you now, as a believer, exercise that, being the salt and the light in the world? Not everyone is going to start an NPO. Maybe I can support. So I just want to know that understanding and my mandate as a child of God.
Certainly, TC. From our side, being the salt itself adds the taste, to what you eat, and that's what we are, that's what we seek to achieve, to change the dynamic in the society out there, to change the misconceptions, particularly your young people, because the young generations, they are easy targets of the media, good and bad, and our side, we're trying to target them for the good, to change their situations at home, because these people, they acquire these skills. It's a God-given skill, and when we started this, we were like, okay, there is no way that God will impact them with a skill that will not benefit them, hence formations like Mfundi Skills. So we really are the salt and the light, shining the light in the dark corners of South Africa, because we are currently living in the dark world that does not really care about anything development, who are advocating for everything of the dark. So we are here as Mfundi Skills saying that we are here to make a difference, to be the salt and to be the light, to be the beacon of hope for those who have lost hope or who are hopeless. And yeah.
Yeah. If I may just add, this has been indeed a calling for us.
Yeah.
I am just reflecting as he speaks
So
and
powerful.
thinking of, the difficult times that we've had, the hurdles that we have had to overcome, up to the point where we had our first intake with Falls Bay College. There are times where you're like, okay, no, this is too much, but then you think, okay, no, I'm not doing this for me. I'm not
There's a
doing this
greater
for my own
purpose.
benefit. There's nothing that we benefit from this at all, except the satisfaction that we've made a difference.
Yeah.
We've impacted someone's life positively, and I think that is what God requires from all of us. That is a
Yeah.
mandate that He has, I believe, given to all of us. So. Yeah, through the difficulties and things that we go through, we always go back to that, okay, no, this is for the greater purpose. This is for God. His name will be glorified in the end.
Amen.
So let us just keep pushing.
Amen, yeah.
Whatever is before us, whichever challenge we face. So, yeah.
Absolutely, and I think that it's also just realizing that, God is going to use people like you who are then going to empower those people for them to realize that there's a better purpose and there's something more in this life for them. It's not just about being on the street corner, but you have a
Yeah.
purpose. God has a purpose for your life.
Sure.
And you have to bring glory to God by using that purpose.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more.
Wow. So from our side, it's a privilege and an honor that you've come through. But before we let you go, we just want you to speak into that camera over there and share your contact details with us, social media and so on and so forth.
Can I, before we do that, if I'm allowed? No. Within the context of Mfundi Skills, I think we omitted to mention our program entirely.
Oh, yes, actually, you are
we
correct.
have now taken the candidate to this False Bay, for an example. They are done with the course, 3-4 months course. What then? It doesn't end there.
Sure.
Mfundi Skills Hub will develop or create an abridged resume for them for
Wow.
employment,
Okay.
for those who seek to start their own businesses. We will advise on building a business plan, coming from Mfundi Skills Hub. And one of our future plans is to also partner with employment agencies,
Yes.
because some we do not want to leave them like hanging, for lack of a better word. They are done, they are complete. Now
Exactly,
what?
now
I want to
what?
work. So if we do have partners like the employment agencies, it makes our job easy.
Indeed.
And we are strictly catering for the already skilled. We do not train people from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, we strictly cater for the already skilled who do not benefit from their skills in terms of jobs or in terms of starting a business.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there age requirements? Because we know that in South Africa, there's that age thing where it's 18 to 35. So I don't know. Do you also have that?
We deliberated a lot on that. I'm 45.
Wow,
I'm
now
not
the whole
mentioning
world
my
knows.
age.
Now the whole world knows.
Yeah, no, I'm not. So
I
it got
understand.
because I got into the market world, so to speak. I think I was about 33.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
real job.
That's intense.
Not the casual and stuff. And I was like, I
South
only have 2 years
Africa.
left. then I'm no
Ukalokhu
longer part
usebenza.
of, I'm excluded. So we deliberated a lot on
Sure.
that. We are focused more especially on youth, but there's no limit. We are 18 and beyond.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Oh wow, 18 and beyond. That's powerful.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that are even 40, 45, some of them have never, been
Yeah.
given that opportunity to be in a proper job, like you're saying. So I think it will help a lot. You'll get more people in through broadening the
Yes.
age limit.
No,
Yeah.
100%, 100%. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure how we're doing for time, but yeah.
Got about 2 minutes left.
So on that aspect of age, if you walk or drive around some of our locations and places around Cape Town, you're going to find someone next to the road who's got a grass cutting machine.
Yes.
This person, most of the time, is way over 40,
Yeah.
way over 30, has a family, is married, so we can't let them just be forsaken like that. Hence why we
True.
were, okay, no, let us be more inclusive and not say 18 and to 35 as per some of our policies in the country, but yeah.
That's
Sure.
awesome. I'm glad that you're breaking those policies.
Yes, it's about time.
Yeah. All right. So the contact details now, social media handles.
Okay. First of all, you can get us from our website, www.mfundiskills.co.za. And our email address is mfundi, my apologies, is info at mfundiskills.co.za. Currently, we do have one social media account. You can get us on Facebook as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
we are working on other social media accounts as well.
Okay. Excellent. Wow. Vuyisa, any last words that you'd like to share, maybe for potential candidates out there, to get them at the hub?
Yeah, that's the place to be.
The hub.
So reach out. I mean, yeah, irrespective of who you are, come and talk to us. Let's sit down and we profile you, and see how we can go, about getting you into our programs. So reach out, and yeah, it's never too late. You've got that skill. You can do it. We want to listen to you. We want to hear you out. We want to help you. So yeah, that's it from my end. And very important. We need to have the country together with us on this. It is for the benefit of the country.
Yeah.
Give someone a job, you'll be taking them off from crime or related
Exactly.
activities. So those who are willing to talk to us, partner with us in any way, we open, we're ready. Reach out.
It's a ripple effect, once you empower someone in that seemingly small way, there's so much more that is added into their life. So Ndiabulela, once again, thank you so much, Mfundi Ndengane as well as Vuyisa. Thank you. May the good Lord be with you, bless you, extend your territory, and continue to touch those hearts and unleash. I feel like you're unleashing people's purposes, that they never knew they would, things that they never knew that they could do. And you're coming and you're unlocking those dreams and saying, no, but there's more to this. So may God continue to use you as his vessels, and you also may you come as empty vessels to God and say, Father God, use us in this way. And I think that everything else will be added, as soon as you just do the work and bring glory to him. So blessings. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Kubonga thina.
Yeah, we will definitely, hopefully, be visiting your offices soon and so on, speaking to other people, or maybe speaking to people that have gone through the program as well, participants. So I'd really love that in the future. So sibulela kakhulu Thixo anisikelele. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Family, we're going to go
Yeah.
to a song right now, No Boundary, featuring Heinz Winkler with Love Key Music. We are at 14 minutes past 2.